today brings me to this very important message about Nigeria. Once again, you know, the Nigerian media, all of a sudden, they just stopped writing about Simon Ekpa, and the reason why they stopped is because they are confused. They are confused because they don't know who to send to Finland. And up to today, they are still waiting for them. So just in case they are still writing that Ekpa is spending more time in prison, Ekpa is going to be there for so long, Ekpa will be there for some time. This investigation that is ongoing will be the investigation we use to build our country, Biafran. And why did I say that? Because I know the sanctions that will be coming from the ICC will be very heavy. Because Ekpa's invitation by the Finnish authority is a breakaway for us to excel in what we are doing. Now, the weighty allegations that the Nigerian government brought to Finnish authority, they are not able to come and defend it. They cannot come and defend it. They don't want to come and defend it. Nigeria is a very corrupt country. Nigeria is one of the worst countries I've ever seen in my whole life. I've been a very huge traveler. I travel a whole lot. I've seen other African countries, how united they are, and even if you are saying that they are under colony, you know, but there is still this sense of humanity around them. But in Nigeria, no way. Look at what Wike is doing in FCT. Look at what Wike is doing to his people. Look at what Wike is doing to a living human being like you and I. And what if we don't have this guy called, what is his name again? VDM, the very dark man. What if we don't have such a person? Nigeria doesn't have such a people because we are not Biafra. What if Nigeria doesn't have such a people? Wike has turned himself to mini god in Nigeria. This is a country where criminals rule the affairs of people. This is a country where international laws does not work. Even the treaty that they had all signed does not work in Nigeria. Everything in Nigeria, you know, is just so bad, so corrupt, and so useless that you can't even know where to dip your hand in and match your foot in. You know, Nigeria brought a case against Simon Ekpa, being a terrorist, terrorizing his people. We will keep saying this so that they will not come and start telling you lies. And CDS, General Christopher Musa, came that Ekpa is the reason that there is insecurity in the southeast. Ekpa is giving the southeasterners power to, you know, destroy themselves by bringing up arms and against the Nigerian state, and they are using that same arm to buy their people. That is what the CDS has been saying. Up to today, the CDS cannot come to Finland. But I saw, what is he called? Tinubu went to France the other day. How come Tinubu did not stop by in Finland and say this man is a thief? How come nobody is even speaking about? Realistically, let's talk about this thing, because everybody is just thinking that the Nigerian government has edge over. Nigerian government is now in the ICC. They've sued them to ICC and they refuse to show up. But it is very saddening that the wife of our former hero got involved in all this evil. How many years do you think that you are going to use in power? How many years do you think Tinubu has? All the people that is working around Tinubu, they are all thieves, criminals. Go and check their records. Starting from the vice president. The vice president was known to be the one that founded Boko Haram. The Senate president was under investigation by the EFCC. All of a sudden, we just saw him becoming the Senate president of Nigeria. This is a man that was under EFCC's watch over money laundering. Tinubu himself is even under FBI's watch in the United States of America for drug abuse in the United States of America, which Tinubu, the FBI was closing in on Tinubu, and this guy forfeited $450,000 for his freedom. These are the people ruling you. They are your presidents. And Bianca Ojukwu, the wife of our late hero, Ojukwu, saw her hands. Went to put her hand where she's not meant to put her hand in. And I want to use this opportunity to tell the Igbo brothers, our Igbo brothers and sisters, until Simon Ekpa is cleared all charges. Because what they are investigating now, they said he's using his what is it called? Internet. His social media handle to incite us. It's no more terrorism because they have removed the terrorism charges. To incite us. So I want to use this opportunity to tell the Igbos that Bianca Ojukwu should be suspended from coming to Anambra State. Anything that concerns the East. Because she's a sellout. She's a snitch. She snitched on the Biafrans. Let Ngozi Orabueze, the acting prime minister of the Biafran government in exile, should sanction all these people. Put embargo on them. The way they did to These are the people that come and tell you, oh, we are talking to president. Who is President Tinubu? Who is Tinubu? Is Tinubu a president? A thief, a drug lord, a man who stole presidency, a man who came. Let me use the words of Peter Obi. A man, you cannot come through the back of the window into a house and start cleaning the house. A thief. That is who Tinubu is. That is who gave Bianca Ojukwu, Minister of Foreign Affairs, to go and start destroying his own brothers. This woman sold out completely. She's a sellout. She's a snitch. So let's ban her from coming to Anambra State first. Her appointment will finish in 4 years, or highest 8 years. And you want to use that to sell your people out. I think her name should be included in the people that will come to this ICC to come and explain the attacks being carried out by Simon Ekpa. Because this is a huge blow, a slap to us, Ndibo. Let's give her a very big sanction that she shouldn't enter the East until all these things are cleared. Then if she's not found guilty, then she can come back. Ngozi Orabueze, our acting prime minister, please, we are begging you. Something must be done. You must come out and stand your ground, regardless of all this noise that they're making behind you. You declared Biafra. You are the one that everybody is seeing. You are the Ogabatabata of them all now. So nobody should distract you. You can't be distracted because we know your capacity. You stand as the president of the nation as we speak, a vice president of the nation as we speak. We need her to be sanctioned. You cannot do this to your people. And then the Nigerian government now, they have suddenly gone mute. They are not saying anything again. They are not talking. If they were at the end of the affair of this, what is it called? Simon Ekpa's proposed arrest, you will see them. We will make sure we will repatriate him. We'll make sure you will see them talking. They will be granting interviews. Even the president will be talking. Even the vice will be talking. Even House of Senate will be talking. All of a sudden, none of them is speaking. To show you that now, Oko adigo over. Oko di over kita. There is so much fire everywhere. And they are dodging. They are dodging. They are meandering. Because they are not to go to school. How did they speak that thing? They are meandering now. They are trying to find a way out of this problem. But they shot themselves in the leg. Over. So Bianca Ojukwu, in this very time where we are fighting the Nigerian terrorist army, the Nigerian terrorist police, that is where you came to sell your people out. For how much? That they must not declare Biafra, that Biafra must be stopped. Bianca Ojukwu. You know, these people are just coward animals. They are terrible people. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was talking all these things, we thought he was joking. I was one of the haters of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because I believed that when Nigeria was working. And one day I traveled abroad and I saw how other countries were treating their citizens. I said, no, there's a problem. Nigeria has a very huge problem. Until I became a citizen of a particular country. And that is when I know, oh, so our government, they are even, and the countries where I've lived, they don't have mineral resources like Nigeria does. And Nigeria do, rather. They don't. They don't. And they are striving. Their country is striving. So, Madam Ngozi Orabueze, my boss, our president, our prime minister, please, sanctions must come. Maybe you will do it before our leader is now granted access to come back to social media. Because for those of you who are saying that, Simon Ekpa is not arrested, I'll keep saying this thing. He's not arrested. He's just being restricted until the investigation that the Nigerian terrorist country brought against him, which they are lying, is being, completely over. What a terrible country. Ojukwu's wife must be sanctioned. All social media handle, let us start writing to her. Let us give her sleepless night by using the same social media to ask her the reason why she went to do this such nonsense. Doesn't she know that Tinubu is a terrorist? Did she not see the way Tinubu came into power? Did she not see how the courts did abracadabra after Peter Obi won the 2023 general election, and the corrupt judiciary, manipulated the whole results, including Yakubu, to bring this man in as the president of a country that they declared by 4 a.m. in the morning, where people were still asleep, and people woke up to that news, and everybody was shocked and surprised. Did you see one single jubilation anywhere in Nigeria? And then you have the effrontery to come and then, they wanted to use you to come and stop what the Biafrans are doing for themselves. And that is why I will continue to respect the chief of staff for standing her ground, because she knew what happened. She knew what was happening. And I thank you, ma, because you liberated us from all this evil. And we want to continue to tell General Christopher Musa, remove all your terrorist army and police from the road. Because Biafra today is a sovereign nation, and you respect sovereignty. I'll keep reminding you that. To remove all your terrorist army. The one that is bringing army from Abuja, which is Hope Uzodinma, I hope the day of your handover, you will come and hand over in Anambra State, in your state, I mean to say. I hope the day of your handover, you will come to that state, if there will be anyone to hand over. I hope the people, your Imo State people that you are killing, I hope you will come there, because we are very angry, and we know what we are planning. I hope you will come home. It is not bringing soldiers that is the problem. You, the governor, Hope Uzodinma, killing your people for the Fulani people, destroying lives and property in Imo State. Tucano jet fighters are destroying properties, houses in Imo State. Imo State is under siege today because of Hope Uzodinma. I'm not here to talk about you. I'm not here to address you, but we are going to address you very soon. So, my Igbo brothers, let us stand up to this impunity, to this snitch of the former hero's wife, Bianca Ojukwu, and make all the social media go on fire over her. Please, anywhere you tag as in tag her, so that she can see it, because she's a snitch. I didn't know she will reduce herself in such a condescending manner. I didn't know she was going to condescend herself to the lowest level of these Western puppets, using her to write rubbish against our prime minister. Imagine. Thank you, my Biafran brothers and sisters. Thank you, and may God bless you, or may God bless you for listening. May God bless you for hearing. I want to use this opportunity to always also say, and to tell my Biafran brothers and sisters, wherever you are, lovers of freedom, that Mazi Simon Ekpa is not detained in any station. Mazi Simon Ekpa is not detained. The Nigerian government, they asked them, the Finnish authority has asked them to come and clear their name, and since they refused to come, they sued them to ICC. So they are now in ICC, and what they did was to remove the terrorism charges, and now said Prime Minister is using his social media handle to incite us, cyber incitement. That is what they are basing their argument on, rubbish argument. I know, and I'm telling you that what we are going to do is that after this whole case, the money that they will pay us from Nigerian government, because they will sanction them, that is what we are going to use to develop Biafran land. Thank you, my wonderful brothers and sisters. I salute you, and nothing can corrupt me. As much as Simon Ekpa stood his ground, I will stand my ground.
Well, guys, don't forget that the Nigerian CDS, General Christopher Musa, have said that they have submitted all documents necessary to extradite Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria. You understand? So in future we will see how this will fold, but they will be hearing that the Nigerian government have refused, just like what this young man is saying, that the Nigerian government have refused to push those evidence they said they have against Simon Ekpa, to the Finnish authority. You understand? Well, talking about Bianca Ojukwu, since all these allegations, she having a hand, in this Simon Ekpa's arrest in Finland, I think it's high time for her to speak out if she knows that she does not have hands on it, because the Igbos, the Biafrans, they respect her so much based on, say, the husband na Biafra warlord, you understand? The same respect they accord to the late husband, I believe that is what she is enjoying today. But with the situation on ground now, this accusation is really very weighty, you understand? So she have to speak. She have to let her brothers and sisters understand that, see, oh, I am innocent too. If she keeping quiet, that means something went wrong. And if actually she saw her hand on this very one, she not do well, you understand? I remembered when Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu nominated her, as a minister in his cabinet. So many persons, say things like this, that she's going to be used. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Thank you for watching.